Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream webinar. Today we are talking about multi-camera streaming and how if you don't have it, you're not that guy, pal. I hate to break it to you, but if you're not using multi-camera live streaming, I don't know what you're doing and I don't know how you think you're going to get there. Today we're going to be talking about Live to Social. It's the product that we're talking about. As you know, Stream Media, we created Live to Social. We created Stream Studio. We created both of these products completely in-house. We built them from scratch. So there's a lot of reasons why we did that, and a lot of really cool upsides to making your own app and making your own online platforms. Now, we do bi-weekly webinars. It's a chance for people to ask questions. It's a chance for us to show you the latest gadgets that we've added, the latest features to our tech, because we have literal teams of people working around the clock on improving the features on these products, bringing out cooler features, trying to make these the best and the greatest in the game. That's one of the advantages of building your own product and building your own technology. So a lot of people in the comments, apparently from Brazil. Unfortunately, I do not speak Portuguese. I speak many languages. In fact, probably I speak the most languages of anybody who works here. But unfortunately, Portuguese is not one of them. Sam says, I submitted a support email 5 days ago, but still no reply. So where did you send the email? Because we monitor all the emails to that chat. So I would have gotten to it, or somebody on our team would have gotten to it. If you do have any questions, it's studio@stream. You can send us an email at stream.com and we'll answer you right away. Or come to the webinar. I know you're here now, so if you want to ask the question, we can figure it out now. Unfortunately, today is going to be a Live to Social day. It's not going to be a Stream Studio day. Stream Studio was last week, and Stream Studio will be again next week. So right now we're talking about Live to Social. We're talking about the new features. We're talking about how to use the product. So today, as you can see, we have multiple cameras in the studio. Now this is looking like it's a big setup here. Oh my gosh, what are all these cameras that you have? All it is tablets, folks. It's just tablets. Look at that. So I'm putting all these cameras so that you can see what we're doing. This is a tablet, right? That's all it is. All this fancy stuff you see around us, we're not really using it. We're just using a tablet. So look at this show that I'm making. We're going live to you guys on YouTube, and we're doing it with the simple use of tablets. We have 2 tablets, and we have 1 phone. So this camera over here, let's switch to that one right now. This camera over here, hello, that's a phone, right? That's my phone. So we got my phone, we got an iPad, and then we have Mark's iPad over there. That's the camera over there. So all you can do with all of this stuff, you can do it with iPads, you can do it with tablets. These are all Android tablets, so that is how you can do it. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people in the comments speaking Portuguese, and I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could communicate with you. Maybe we should do a webinar in Portuguese. Is that something that you guys would want us to do? We do have somebody in our staff who speaks Portuguese. Is that something we should pursue? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. All right, but for now it's going to be in English, and we're going to move on with this one so that we can show you all the cool features. So right now, so I switch in between the cameras. We did a little bit of solo. Try to think of this as a podcast or a webinar or something like that, and try to imagine yourself doing this, right? Instead of me doing it and talking about Live to Social, imagine you doing it with your show. Topic of today's webinar is multi-camera, a must for a successful podcast. Now you're going to say, well, I can just do a podcast, just a regular podcast, just with 1 camera. You can, but it's not going to look as cool as this. So let's try one of our combinations here. So let's go down to the bottom. We're going to select the ABC combination, and we're going to go A, B, C. I hope your phone doesn't ring or you're going to lose your broadcast. Actually, no, that's not how it works. The phone will ring, and it won't cut the broadcast. So, I mean, if you answer the phone, that's a different question. I don't know if you answer the phone. But if the phone just rings, it won't cut the live stream. Mark, what do you got for us?
That's why it's also important to use a tablet as your director, not a cell phone.
Yeah.
No one's going to call a tablet.
It's true. That's true. So you can use a phone as the director, but we would recommend you to use the tablet so that you avoid those interruptions and that sort of thing. So that I just showed you how you can go live with multiple cameras on screen at once. So let's say you were doing some sort of like an interview show or something like that. You would have all these cameras. Now, obviously, right now I have all the cameras on me, right? I have all the cameras on me. Mark, can we move that one so that it shows me a little bit more? Right now I have all the cameras on me. I'll put this one here. And that's just because I'm sort of trying to demonstrate the multi-camera approach. Now, you can do this. You don't have to do this. It's a cool way to make yourself look more professional. You know, in this business, you got to fake it till you make it, right? People are going to be coming across your podcast and they're going to say, wow, who is this guy? Who is this guy? What is this studio? What are all these cameras that this guy has on him? Right? That's what they're going to think to themselves right away. And that's what you want, right? If I can throw in a lower third, I just hit that lower third button that's on the screen there, and that's going to pop up on the screen. Liam Fabre, the content guru. All of these little features are going to make me look more professional. Whether you like it or not, that's what it's going to do. So using a simple app like Live to Social, right? Downloading that on your phone, downloading that on your iPad, sending your phone the code so that you can have multiple cameras on you at once, are all these things that are just going to make you look more professional. It's just going to make you look cooler. It's going to make you look cooler. Is it Pagu or free? I'm guessing does it cost money or is it free? Good question. Well, there's a free version, so you can try it out for free. If you guys like what you're seeing, you can try out the free version. And I think it's actually pretty generous, our free version, so go give it a chance and play around with it like kind of like I'm doing right now, and that's the plan for today's webinar, right? We're going to throw on some of these. Let's get rid of that one. We're going to throw on some of these graphics on screen, breaking news, maybe live streaming. We're sort of just going to play around with it this morning, and this is something that you can do with the free version before you actually buy it. If you choose to buy it, I think it's like, 10, 20 bucks a month or something like that, right? So you're not talking about a crazy amount of money, especially a good investment if you're having a regular show, a marketing channel, a webinar show, a podcast, whatever it is that you have. It's definitely a good investment to make yourself look more professional. Now, again, I'm using this to have multiple cameras on me, but you can use the same concept with a guest, right? I could have a camera on a guest, and that guest could be anywhere in the world, right? I could send them a link. I could send them a code to anywhere in the world, and they would be able to come on, and I would be able to direct the broadcast. Now, again, a nice feature with this, as opposed to something like Zoom or something like that, is I'm the one who's going to be controlling this broadcast. I'm the one who gets to choose what's on camera and what's not. It's not Zoom. It's not anything else controlling it for me. So let's do these two combinations, right? So now I'm switching to something like this, and I wish I could understand these comments. Mark, do you speak Portuguese?
No, I think I slept through Portuguese class.
Okay, why don't we try to see if we can figure out what the heck is going on in the comments section? Why don't we try to see if we're able to maybe understand it or something?
I'll get my best man on it.
Okay, let's get our best man on this so that we can figure out what's going on in the comments. We want to be able to help you folks. We want to be able to help you. Unfortunately, we just don't understand what's going on. But we're working on it. We're going to see if we can get somebody to understand your comments. But let's keep moving. Let's keep trucking. So there you have it. So you got the multi-camera setup, right? You either have multi-cameras on yourself. Maybe you have multiple cameras on you and your guest. Whatever it is, whatever setup you have, that is up to you. Let's change that to the background. We'll go a little bit darker. That's kind of fun. Okay, so once you have that, now you want to go live, right? Now you want to go live. So now you're going to go to your destinations tab, and you're going to choose where you're going to go live. So let's say we're going to open up our destinations tab. Where do we want to go live? We want to go live to Facebook. We want to go live to LinkedIn. We want to go live to Twitch. We want to go live to a custom RTMP, meaning we want to go live to our own website or our own app. Right? These are all features that you can do with Live to Social. We're just going to select which one we want by hitting that plus button right there. Once we have that, we're going to hit our green button. We're going to go live. So forget about just downloading something, editing it, working on post-production, working on pre-production, working on this, working on that. Think about going live. Think about getting everything ready in your Live to Social menu right here on the right, going live, and then being done with it. Isn't that a good feeling? Just being done with it. You do your show, and you close it, and you're done. Generation of Tech says, I use 2 webcams for my shows, one on me and one on the product. That's a great use for the product. Exactly. That's exactly what we're thinking. Generation Tech, thank you for that comment. Yeah, so if you have a show where you're trying to talk about something, whether it be a product, whether it be a car, whether it be clothing, maybe you have a show where you're trying to sell something, you're trying to make money, right? online marketing, selling things. Like that's a huge thing right now. How are you going to show your product and talk? Well, there's one way you can do it. You can do it the old-fashioned way by having one camera. Let's get rid of all this fun stuff. By having one camera and holding up the product like this and holding it up and saying, this is my iPhone and this is my phone. And right, that doesn't really work anymore. If anybody looks at that, they're going to say, wow, this guy's an amateur. So you're thinking multiple cameras. Well, I got to go buy 2 cameras. And then I got to pull the SIM card from each one and upload it into my editing software and edit the footage and blah, blah, blah. And it never ends, right? The advantage of this is that you can set up your, let's say, your iPad on one. You can set up your phone to show the product that you're trying to sell. And you can live stream the whole thing, right? That's why we're talking live streaming. So that's the advantage of having a product like Live to Social. You can have the multiple cameras on at the same time. You can choose which ones are on screen when, without having to bring them together in post-production by editing the whole thing together. And you can show the product that you're showing live. Does Live to Social support Instagram Live? No, it doesn't support Instagram Live. Instagram Live is something that basically no third-party app is able to stream to. Instagram is very, very difficult to break into. For that, you're going to have to just upload your video afterwards, which is very easy because look, in the Destinations tab, I've saved it to local video file, which means it's going to download. It's going to download into this menu down here, which says local recordings. Right now I have 2 of these files. I can click on it and I can then download it. Look at all these videos that I have. I can download all of these videos. They're going to be saved by day. I can delete them or I can download them. So what I'll do is I'll download that and I'll just upload it to my Instagram account. Very simple, but no, I won't be able to live stream. Mr. Mark.
There's a workaround with a program called Yellow Duck, and you use the RTMP feature of Live to Social. Now, we can't guarantee it's going to work all the time, or there might be compatibility issues, but there are workarounds. But yeah, Instagram really locks down their live streaming APIs. So unfortunately, it's usually just within the app.
Yeah, they don't make it easy for you. They don't make it easy for you for sure. One of the cool features, though, and the reason why I say that, just go download it, Live to Social is a very user-friendly platform. So I'm trying to make this as user-friendly as possible. But, Mr. Generation of Tech, if you sound like you know a lot about tech, you might be able to, work that workaround since you have some technical experience. Again, these are all great ways to use the product, and these are all ways that I would recommend it for you. Whether you want to sell something like this person, whether you want to just have multiple cameras on yourself, yeah, no problem. It's a great way to do that. What other fun features can we use in Live to Social? Well, let's go through the side menu here. So we have our Destinations tab. That's telling you where you can stream to, right? You have the Invite a Guest button. So that's if you want to invite a guest from anywhere in the world. You're going to hit that share button, and that's going to copy that code, and it's going to send it to anybody anywhere in the world. Immediately, their camera feed will appear on your Live to Social screen, and you'll be able to click on it, and bring it in, use it in a combination like I'm using right now. Have it be full screen, whatever you want it to be, you'll be able to control their camera feed. Now imagine this in a news setting, right? Imagine, oh my God, I'm right downtown Miami where the whale just beached up on the shore. Well, somebody pulls out their phone, you send them a Live to Social link, you can start your show and you can use their camera feed. You can show it, right? So this is going to be revolutionary when you're talking live streaming and news. Last time I tried to do local recording, then I found out it was not working and lost the entire show. Well, sorry about that. I would just make sure that your local recording was actually checked off, right? Sometimes this little check mark is not checked off. See how it's still the check mark, but it's not green? You want to make sure that that's checked off so that it's going to download and actually save. You want to make sure that you have a strong Wi-Fi connection. If we go to places where we don't and we're on the 3G, you want to make sure that you're going to stay on the 3G the whole time and that your phone is not going to be trying to connect to networks. Like, let's say you're standing outside your house. If your phone keeps trying or your tablet keeps trying to jump on that Wi-Fi network, that can interrupt your stream sometimes. So you want to make sure that if you're going to be using 3G, that you completely turn your Wi-Fi off so that it stays on 3G. Other than that, I would make sure that the video file is checked off. But yeah, this is a great tool to do a live streaming podcast, especially if there's something going on and you have somebody on the ground. They don't need to have any equipment with them. They don't need to have like a news van with a big satellite. All they need is their phone. You send them the link and there you go. What mic am I using? Mark, what mic is this?
is a generic XLR mic from Amazon.
Yeah, this is probably the cheapest XLR mic you can find on Amazon.
You can use this in conjunction with a like a Zoom P4 podcaster to plug directly into your tablet and use a high quality microphone for your broadcasts.
You can dress up this product or dress down this product as much as you want. If you want to use a high quality mic like we're doing right now and plug it into your tablet, you can do that. If you want to use the microphone that's on the tablet, you can do that as well. And this is normally what we use to transfer the XLR mic right into the tablet. And that's if you're using an XLR mic, right? If you're using a USB or something else, you'll go a different route. It sounds great. Thank you. Yeah, it does sound great. And it helps to for Mark and I not to talk over each other when we have the headphones on too. Another cool feature, you can throw GIFs in. Look at that. Well, Liam, why would you want to do that? I don't know. It's fun. Why wouldn't you want to throw GIFs in? GIFs are fun when you're sending text messages. You ever text somebody and they start using GIFs? It's a good time. It's a fun time. So why not throw them in your podcast? And what's cool with Live to Social is the way Live to Social works, the whole concept of Live to Social is this quick touch menu that's on the right here. This is the secret magic sauce to Live to Social is this quick touch menu here on the right. And the idea is that before your show, you hit this plus button and you upload everything that you need for your show, everything that you're planning on using. So whether you're going to have text, like for example, my lower third that I have, Liam Content Guru, right? That thing I uploaded before the show. I went in and I made this before the show in this text thing and in the lower third menu. Predefined images, combinations, sound effects, all kinds of effects. All of those, I'm going to preload all of those into my right menu. And that's going to allow me during my show to simply touch them and tap them. Because you're going to say, Liam, well, you can't be the director. You're going to need a producer to be touching the iPad and doing everything. No, I'm the director. Because I have this quick touch menu here, I can talk about what I'm doing, and I can just tap things really quickly. I'm not going into my menu and building them during my show. I mean, I can do that, but that might distract me. The trick is to do that beforehand, have it all here, and then you can sort of tap as you're going. Breaking news, guys, we have a new question in the comments section. See how I just did that? Can you stream to all of the available platforms simultaneously? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, and that's the goal of the product, right? If all you could do was go to Facebook, then, why wouldn't you just use Facebook? So yeah, other than having all of the features, the advantage of using this product is that you can stream simultaneously to all the platforms, right? If you actually do have a breaking news situation and you actually do have somebody on the ground and you want to go live and it's a big thing, then yeah, you're going to want to go to Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch. You're going to want to go to your website. You're going to want to do all of these things all at the same time, and that is the idea with this product. What other GIFs did I have uploaded in here? I just sort of threw in a couple for fun. These are just some girls running a marathon. Good for them. So I threw that in there. We can do one together if you want so you can see how it's done. So we're going to go to Effects, select GIF, and we're going to look through these. So we have Serena Williams there. We have the Queen, who apparently is not doing well. Just looking at the news, apparently the Queen is in the hospital right now. So she's not doing very well. Should we have the Queen there? Just, so we think we're thinking of her. So I'm going to hit save, right? And that's going to appear right in my quick touch menu. So let's say I was doing a show and we were talking about the Queen and we were talking about this thing. What do? I'm going to hit tap on the Queen. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. The Queen has just been rushed to the hospital. Apparently her doctors are worried about her health. Right? This is what you can do when you have products like this that have everything at your fingertips that are really quick, right? You don't need the producer. You don't even need a computer, if you'll believe it or not. You could do this on your phone. Live to Social is an app that is available on your phone. You could do this all on your phone. There's no longer an excuse not to be making content and not to be making quality content. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. And there's a free version to this app, so don't even tell me that you don't have the money. Use the free version. This is definitely a StreamYard killer. Yeah, man. I mean, StreamYard is, an online platform. This is more for your mobile and for apps, and I think that's where this is going, man. That's where this is going. More and more content creators are using their phones to create content just because the cameras are so good these days, and these phones are getting so powerful. Can you resize any of the picture? Yeah, you can do that. You just do that beforehand. So right now I'm pulling these GIFs from just like Giphy, but if you wanted to pull an image that you wanted to have on your show, or you wanted to a video or whatever it is, you can just download that from your iPad or from your tablet that you're using.
Also, when you pull stuff from Giphy, you'll see it's going to be on when you select it to be like on a black background.
Mm-hmm.
That's so you can position it and size it to where you want it on the screen.
Yeah, so let's do that. Which one do you want to choose? Let's choose
Get the Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, just since he just moved his thing. So now I'm going to grab this with my finger, and I'm going to position it wherever I want it on screen. I was in the top right corner before. Let's put it smack dab in the middle, since we love Jason Momoa. In fact, let's put him over my face so we can pretend that I'm Jason Momoa. Oh, whoops. I had it a little bit off screen there. Okay, let's put it right there. Save. Now we're going to select Jason Momoa. And now I'm Jason Momoa. Look at that. I'm just as jacked as he is, and I have just as much hair as he does. Mark, can we find out how much Live to Social costs? I forget it because it's really not that much money.
Also, we have our AppSumo promotion going on.
Yeah, you can buy a lifetime subscription to Live to Social for $80 right now on AppSumo. I shouldn't be telling you guys that, but I'm just going to tell you. Are we even supposed to say that?
I mean, you know what? It's a little secret.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. Look, you'll save money. If you go and buy it on AppSumo, you'll get it for life, as opposed to having to pay the lifetime subscription. I'll just say it. Whatever. Who cares? So if you want a lifetime subscription, go to AppSumo, look up Live to Social. You can get it for $80 for life. Mark, what are you doing here? Oh, he's pulling up his phone. You're making a nasty feedback there. Okay, Mark's out of here. We got rid of Mark. Yeah, $80 is the lifetime thing, but we're looking up how much the monthly version is. If you want to just get the best plan for a month, we'll look up how much that costs for you in just a second here. But yeah, let's say you're like, Liam, I don't want to play GIFs. I don't want to play Giphies. I have a serious podcast, and we do serious news, and I need to have serious pictures and serious videos. Fine. Make sure they're downloaded on your tablet or on your phone. Go to the plus button, go to My Images, choose from Gallery, and go find them in your gallery and just upload them. Any picture you want. Well, I don't want a picture, Liam. I want to play video. I want to play B-roll while I'm talking. Oh, you want to play B-roll? No problem. Click on My Videos, choose from Gallery, and upload a video from the gallery. And then you're going to say, well, Liam, I don't want it to be full screen. I don't want it to be full screen. Okay, so here we go. We'll choose an image, right? This is from an event we did a couple weeks ago. Okay, so let's say, I don't want it to be full screen, Liam. I want it to be my face, and I want to talk during the B-roll. Okay, perfect, no problem. So select a combination. Let's select an A-B combination. My face is going to be A, and this picture is going to be B. Now, right now it's a picture, but imagine it was a video. It would play in a loop, and you could talk about it on screen. So what's our breaking news? It's a fire down at Stream headquarters. And let's say I had video of it. Let's say I had a guy on the ground. That would be even better. I could send him a link. He'd open it on his phone, and I could watch it. But let's say I had a video of it because it happened yesterday, and I wanted to talk about it. I could select that video as my B input, just like I just did, and I could have it playing right now. And I could be talking about it, and I could be looking at it. And I could be like, yeah, there was this terrible fire yesterday at Stream headquarters. Take a look at the footage right now. You can see the building is collapsing. Firefighters arrived on scene too late. They weren't able to stop the blaze. 3 trucks were present on scene. We spoke with the fire chief, and here's what he had to say. Boom, I play my next clip. Right? Next thing you know, you have this show that's like super professional, man. Right? I throw that breaking news graphic on screen. Next thing you know, I'm not Mr. Liam in my basement talking on my webcam. Now it's like, oh my gosh, what is this program you're using? Where is your control room? Who is your producer? And you know what the big secret is? The big dirty secret? It's me and my phone, baby. It's me and my phone. Does Live to Social support Android tablets and Amazon Fire tablet? Yeah, it supports all of that.
Not Amazon Fire because they have a different app store than the Play Store. Unfortunately, we tried.
Oh, the
But
Fire
the
tablet.
Fire tablet, yeah. But Android, any other Android tablet, Samsung, the Google's tablets, all that stuff works.
Okay, so not the Amazon Fire tablet.
And also iPad.
Yeah, so iPad and Android. The other thing about Live to Social, let me make myself full screen while I deliver this news because this is big news. The huge advantage of Live to Social, right? The thing that really blows the socks off anything I've said so far is that it is the only platform, the only app that is operating system agnostic, meaning I can connect to this live stream that is hosted by Android phones and Android tablets with my iPhone, with my iOS phone or iPad, right? So it's the only one that's going to allow that feed to come in, even though it's coming from a different operating system. Normally with these types of apps, it's only for Android or it's only for iPhone. Or they'll have one Android version and they'll have one iOS version and they'll be completely separate. Ours, they can speak to each other. So if you have somebody on the ground who has an Android and you're directing on your iPad iOS version, you will still be able to bring that feed in. That's huge. I don't know if you guys, maybe the tech people understand how big of a deal that is, but that's a huge deal. Generation of Tech says, cool, I'll get another Android tablet. I have one Samsung. Yeah, Samsung are, I think, the best. I think Samsung are the best tablets in our opinion. They seem to be the ones that work the best, not with Live to Social, but just in general. I think those are the best tablets on the market right now is the Android tablets. All right, folks, I'll give you guys a few minutes to ask any remaining questions because we got about 3 minutes and we're out of here for the day. Next week, we have nothing, and the week after is going to be Stream Studio. We're going to have a Stream Studio webinar. So if you have any questions about Stream Studio, please come to that webinar. You can ask them live. I know there was somebody in the comments saying that they sent us an email. We didn't get back to them. I don't know about that. I think maybe they might have sent it to the wrong email because we answer emails as soon as they come in. Tech support is something that we take very seriously here at Stream. Not something we joke around with. So, if that person wants to email us, we'll get back to them right away. Or if they want to come to the Stream Studio webinar in 2 weeks from today, then they can come and they can ask us their questions live, and we will answer them live for you. That's what we're here to do. So we showed you all the cool features. We went through this menu here, local recordings, the notes. That's if you want to have like a little script for your show. It's kind of a cool feature, the notes feature. Maybe you want to write like an outline for your show, what you want to talk about today. That sort of thing. You can have that in the notes, and that way you don't have to pull anything up on your screen. That way you don't have to have your phone up on the side reading from it, right? Everything is going to be centralized in one location. It allows me to keep eye contact with the iPad or with the tablet, which is a good feature. And then down here you have all your video quality settings. So we showed you all those. We showed you how to go live. We showed you some of these cool features, the A/B combination, bringing in your own images, bringing in your own videos, adding text to the screen. You want to have big full screen text. You can totally do that by clicking on the text button. We showed you how to do the lower thirds. I had mine in my little Liam content guru. Let's throw that back up there so you guys don't forget who I am. And the sound effects and the effects, we had the Giphies and that sort of thing. So that's sort of fun. Generation of Tech. This is the kind of software us content creators have needed for a long time. It saves having a Stream Deck. Yeah, it sure does, man. It sure does. The goal of our company is to lower the cost of production for content creators. We really believe that the future is user-generated content. That's really what we believe fundamentally. So we want you guys to make content. We want to make it cheaper. And there's enough room at the table for everybody. If you're willing to take the time to make content and you use these platforms like Stream Studio, like Live to Social to make quality content, people will watch it. People will watch it 100%. There is a huge supply and demand problem for quality content. Now I say quality because it's got to be good. Don't be making garbage. But it's impossible to make garbage on Live to Social. Anything you make on Live to Social will be wonderful and will go viral. Well, I don't know about that, but maybe, hopefully. Anything you do, you put your mind to, you will be successful at. That's what I believe. And Live to Social is there to help you get to that goal. You have definitely succeeded. Well, thank you, my friend. And you have succeeded as well, bringing in a new generation of tech. All right, everybody, we will see you in 2 weeks. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, we're here to help you. Have a good day.